Pardon me. Would you have any Grey Poupon?
Well, you can do school or you can do drugs, but you really can't do both.
Read Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard, the owner's manual for the human mind.
I don't think we've ever been able to show this on Dab Meat. I want to show. Can I show when you got booed on America's Got Talent?
Oh, sure.
This is one of my favorite videos. Is it easily searchable?
Probably.
Everything's recording for whenever you want to start.
Okay. Was it round 3? Looks like round 3.
It was round 1.
It was round 1?
Yeah, that one right there.
And they let you keep going?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. So it's your. Oh, okay. Because you went on what? 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
I did 4 rounds.
You did 4 rounds on America's Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
13 years ago?
I don't remember.
That's when the YouTube video is from.
2010.
Might be longer ago than that, because
That's what I figured.
video is what I put that one up.
Right.
And
dude,
it's probably longer ago than that.
This is incredible. I've talked about this on podcasts before, but this is this either hit right before I started stand up, or it was when I was like working up the nerve to go to open mics. And this video was either like posted on Facebook by someone I knew, but it was like it was a Philly comic. It was on America's Got Talent, and what the fuck did they say? I forget how they phrased it, because it's not quite bombing, and it's not getting booed off the stage. But people were making a big deal about this, and this was like what put me over the edge. The fact that you were in Philadelphia and doing this was like the last straw. This like was it. This was the catalyst for me.
You're like,
starting.
I can't do worse than this.
I was
like,
so excited by
this.
this. This fired me up. Oh man, I haven't watched this in years. Okay, we're gonna check it out. And let me make sure we're not muted.
I got started in comedy.
Wait, who was that? Was that Nick Cannon?
That was Nick Cannon, yeah.
What was it like meeting Nick Cannon, by the way?
Electric, probably.
Normal.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, so what they did was they put me up on stage, and they knew I was the last person of the night. So the audience had been there already for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. And they read my energy, and they're like, okay, this guy's going to bomb, and then we can all go home. And so then when I did well.
Don't spoil it.
Oh, okay.
But you're standing backstage with Nick Cannon. Is he like rattling you, or is he like checking his watch? Like, okay, I got.
Well, no. So I didn't even meet Nick Cannon until afterwards, because they thought I was just gonna bomb, and then when I didn't, then they were like, okay, well, I guess now we have to do interviews with you and stuff.
You did pretty good, Playboy.
So did they fake this pre-stage thing right here?
No, the pre-stage stuff was real, but the interview with Nick was.
This was after the fact?
After the fact, and like how we.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was no audio on that.
No.
Okay. Wow, you haven't aged a day, by the way. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of winter in the beard now.
I've got more gray in my beard.
Look, just a touch. Okay, we're gonna let you take it away. Hold on, wait, hold on. I'm finding the right starting point. There we go, Doogie Horner. And everyone's like, all right, we're gonna go home. Howie Mandel's, ordering a prostitute.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
My name is Doogie Horner.
And what have you come to do?
I've come to do some stand-up comedy.
Whoa.
Everyone goes, whoa.
Okay, great. I don't trust pregnant people. I feel like they're hiding something.
Instant boos.
No.
This crowd is just tired. They're over it.
Everything I know, I learned on the streets. Except breakdancing, which I learned at summer Bible camp. My friend asked me, he said, if you could be any animal, what animal would you choose to be? And I said, an eagle. And he said, why? So you could fly? And I said, no, so I could finally have sex with eagles.
Damn, Howie's loving you.
That's my favorite stand-up comedy joke.
Have you guys heard about the rises?
Oh, there, I just said the F word. I got scared because the buzzer is so loud.
Unbelievably famous. You are terrible people. What's the matter with you? I have jokes I'm going to tell. No, forget it. I'm out of here. I'm going to cook fat Squish in your houses. This is the worst crowd I've ever performed for. I'm gonna list of all your names. You are horrible people. That's an ugly shirt. Your wife has a funny hairdo. What's going on with your facial hair? You got a problem, buddy? I like you. I hate you. I like you. I hate you. I like you. You're cool. You guys are cool. You suck. Go home. You're great. This judge thinks I suck. I can see why. I'm gonna lose my voice in 3 seconds.
Standing ovation at
Oh,
the end of
yeah.
the night.
Yep. People love being yelled
Hell
at.
yeah.
People love being yelled at.
What do I have to do? Do I have to fight each of you personally? I don't understand.
Brother. Incredible.
Celebrity judges, I swear to God, I came here with jokes to tell. I don't know if you heard any of them.
Hey, let me tell you, this crowd are like gladiators.
These guys are
Oh, shut the
crazy.
fuck
They're a
up,
bunch of
Sharon Osbourne.
animals.
Yeah, they're not like
This guy-
gladiators.
this
I'm
guy's
like the
okay right
gladiators.
there.
They're like an audience
You know what I'm talking about.
at a gladiator thing.
Is
Maybe.
really, and I'm telling you this, is really,
Shut up,
really
Howie.
tough. And it is.
You know, Howie's son-in-law was part of the Hawk Tua coin. He was the guy
Really?
that did the Hawk Tua coin scam. Fucking Howie.
How'd that work out anyways? I bought a ton of those. Keep track of-
Guys, welcome back to Tim Bartley's show. Where I mean, this is what a great occasion for us to be in the same place at the same time. I'm pleased as much to be here, and I want you guys to go fucking crazy right now. I want you to create a commotion in the workplace. I want you to go right into the kitchen right now, and I want you to break the fucking coffee pot for one of my favorite comedians in the entire world and a very dear friend. Guys, motherfucking Doogie Horner is here.
Thank you.
God damn,
Nice
dude,
to
that
be here.
video gets me so fucking fired up.
So fucking funny.
Turning into a standing ovation. I mean, the Eagles joke is just, it's a crime that you wasted it on them. No, I think it started the swing back, dude. Incredible. And then you did what, 3-4 more rounds on there,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made it to the semis.
and then you realize the industry doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't really have anything to help guys who are actually kind of like interesting and funny.
Well, no, I had a full-time job at the time. I was designing book covers at Quirk Books, and I really enjoyed that. And I just liked the way things were. Like, I was doing shows in the evening in Philly. Everyone's like, you should, like, they're like, right now, you're crazy. Because I was crazy famous when I was on the show. They're like, you need to take advantage of this momentum and, like, move
Time to
Los
move to Hollywood,
Angeles or
yeah.
something like that. And I was like, you know what? I like just doing my job, designing books, and doing shows in Philly 3 times a week, and that's enough for me. I wasn't even on Twitter. People were like, get a Twitter account at least. I didn't take advantage of it at all because I was like, I don't know. I like my life.
Man, you
way
would
it
have had
is.
an incredible run of movies where you were like the kooky scientist that's actually right, but nobody
Oh,
listens
so
to.
true. You would be in
Yeah.
the Meg.
Yeah. You would have been the shark.
I absolutely get eaten
Oh, dude,
right in the middle of a joke.
I mean, they still have to be making movies with kooky scientists that are actually right. I gotta believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, wow. And then you said, "Nah, I like my shit," which is, by the way, punk as hell. That's the most punk shit ever.
Is it?
Yeah, they
guess
tried to hand
about
you a
that.
career on a silver platter, and you said,
Said I don't want success.
Yeah, you know what?
Success
Hey.
sucks.
Not
"I
a
love
fan.
variety shows."
That's right. That's right. I like performing at a VFW in front of a bunch of people that don't know me.
Yeah, I like doing bar shows for like really drunk neighborhood people, like inbred dyslexic people. That's what I really
I
want
like
to do.
getting booed. That's my thing.
Mhm. Yeah, you got a punishment fetish. Wow, you turned it all down. Incredible. Did they show your wife on there at one point? Was she in
Yeah,
the
at
crowd?
one point they showed my wife.
I'm not going to dox her, but I thought
At
I
one
saw
point
Jenny.
they showed my little brother. Yeah.
But it was after the crowd was turning. It wasn't them just being like, "No, he's really funny, guys. Seriously, give him a chance."
It's like going,
My wife said she was sitting next to my little brother, and she said when they started to boo, he got mad.
Yeah, I bet. If Mary Jo was there and anyone booed me, she would turn into like a berserker. She would go absolutely fucking crazy. She would be throwing back fists and spin kicks and shit. She'd be moshing at America's Got Talent.
My wife was used to seeing me bomb. I got booed so many times in Philly. That's why, like, when they booed me, I was like, business as usual, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you do stand up in Philly, you've definitely been booed before.
Oh yeah, and I regret that my time here might be coming to an end. Man, I'm sorry if I seem like I'm in a foul mood. I might be having one of the worst days of my entire life.
Wait, did this happen today?
Yeah, this happened this morning.
I didn't know that.
This was the first thing I did today was critically injure myself, maybe permanently. I don't know. I might never be able to play guitar again.
Because you refuse to go to the doctor.
Well, that's besides the point. But I was in my backyard this morning. I got up. It was trash day, and I was decommissioning an inflatable hot tub, which served us well. I love taking care of that thing, but it broke in a way that you can't repair. So I was just trying to like fit it all into contractor bags to put it on the curb. And there was a bunch of like tubing and stuff that wouldn't come out. So I went and I took the other. There's a pair of these blessed knives from the Dab Meat show, and I was sort of. First, I went around it and I stabbed it in each of the like 8 times around it to get all the air out because I didn't want to stand there and like slowly deflate it. And that felt pretty good.
Like an idiot.
I don't want to be
like an
standing around in the
asshole.
cold like a fucking dildo.
Oh, I'm deflating it. Embarrassing. When
You're
your
just
neighbor
standing on
sees
it as it slowly sinks. I don't want to look like that.
Right.
And then honestly, there was like a layer of like frost on the outside, and that had frozen, and so it felt really good to stab. It felt so fun. I actually went back in the house to get married. I was like, "You gotta try stabbing this."
Kids, get out here! You gotta stab this hot
this
tub.
You guys gotta come stab the hot tub.
Dad.
There's ice, so it's even more dangerous.
Come on, we're doing this as a family. We don't do enough things as a family.
This is how we do things, okay? Get with the program. So I'm stabbing it. Air's coming out. All the water's gone. I drained the water, by the way. I wasn't just like splooshing it all over the yard. And
I like how you're like, I'm not crazy.
I'm not a fucking idiot, dude. I had a plan.
Clearly not.
So there's all these tubes sticking out of it, and they don't like they're just like molded into it. And so I was holding the tubes and carving around them until they came out. And I got like 2 or 3 of the hoses out. And then on the last one, it's still out there waiting to be cut out. I'm holding it, and I guess, it was getting kind of cold, and I'm maybe shivering a little bit, and I'm getting impatient, and now I'm doing kind of like a hack job. And I went whack.
As you're
right
describing it,
into
I'm
my
afraid
palm.
you're going to do it again.
I know.
And making me really nervous.
And that's on me, and I'm very sorry about that. And I went right into my thumb, and I have I'll show you the damage. Check this out. This was...
Oh, no.
That was when it got better. Here's the original.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was right after the fact.
Ew, gross.
Oh, stop.
Look at that
I don't
thing.
wanna...
Clear through the top layer of skin at least. And I now being on the other side of this, I no longer fear being stabbed because it doesn't hurt. When you see a video of a guy getting stabbed, you go, man, that probably hurt like shit. I don't know. I think if you stab me when people stab you, they go,
the sewing needle method.
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
Of course,
sewing
I'm
machine.
sure you learned that in prison.
Oh yeah, I know all about that.
In your rough times. And I always think that like, oh, those would hurt so bad I wouldn't be able to like defend myself. Now having done it, it still doesn't hurt. As long as you press the cut closed, stitches would be ideal. I just don't have the time or money for an ER visit right now. As long as you close it, it doesn't hurt. And in the midst of the fracas, it's not like it never started. Actually, I took 3 ibuprofen as soon as I went in the house. So if you're ever going somewhere you might be stabbed, take 3 ibuprofen, and then when they stab you, hold it closed, and you'll be absolutely fine.
Here's my trick: before I close it up, I put one of the ibuprofens in the wound, and that direct contact really helps
For sure.
And then if you take care of it and water it, it'll grow an ibuprofen tree out of your palm, like Groot.
Look, Tim, I just want to say right now, if you don't have time for the ER, I am happy to come back another day while you go to the ER.
No,
I'll drive you. You know what? I set aside this time.
No. I'm totally fine. And I honestly, if anything, I got those like strips that you put on to like kind of like butterfly it closed.
Those things are cool.
And this was after a couple of. This is when I went and redressed it. This is where I got to. Can we zoom in, please, Tim?
What's in hands?
So that's what we're looking at now.
And so that's a pussy on your hand.
Yeah, I carved a little bit of a pussy into my. I'm a southpaw jerker, by the way. So I kind of
who said Edward Pussy Hands? Guys, that's not funny. I mean, it's a little funny.
Yeah, so I'm having a bastard of a time keeping this thing shut. The problem is that if I move my thumb at all, it reopens and all the coagulated blood moves out of the way, and then fresh blood pours out.
Yeah.
So I'm doing my best to just keep my thumb immobilized. I've got my strips on it to keep it closed, and I got a ton of Neosporin in there, and I honestly think I'm going to be fine. As long as my tetanus shit's up to date, and tetanus might not even be real.
Tetanus isn't real. Don't even worry about it.
But I did it, and I instantly blood everywhere, and I was bracing for like the pain to hit. I was waiting for like a shock of sharp.
Yeah.
I mean, they call it stabbing pain, and it never showed up. Literally, the only reaction I had was, "Oh fuck!" That was it. So if you get stabbed, just let yourself say, "Oh fuck," and then you can keep fighting and defend your family or goods or whatever. So yeah, I've been dealing with that all day, and then plus I was also fucking getting rid of the inflatable hot tub that I love so much.
Ugh. Are you gonna get a new one? Do you think?
I think I'd go permanent next year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think you really do get what you pay for. I think, you're on Amazon. It's Amazon Prime Day, and you're thinking, wow, $400, that's a deal. But they don't last, man.
No.
They fail on you.
A permanent hot tub you can have forever.
I can pass it down to my children.
You could. Oh my god.
My children can get UTIs in it,
I can't wait till
for myself.
10 years from now when you're trying to destroy your permanent hot tub with dynamite. Broken, nothing to do except get the jackhammer.
Kids, get out of here.
Yeah. You remember last time? Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow this fucking thing up. I'm gonna have firecracker hands. I'm gonna get the crab claw. Yeah.
Well, I know this is a joke podcast, but to be serious for a minute, maybe instead of the ER, you could go to urgent care.
They don't do anything in urgent care.
They'll tell you go to the ER.
If I took this wound to urgent care and I said I need help, they would
Wouldn't
look
give
at
you
it.
stitches?
They would go, "That could be anything."
Say that's gross as hell. Get that out the office.
But you just need stitches. Won't they give you stitches?
I don't know if they give you stitches at urgent care.
I don't know if they do, and they just don't treat anything. Have you ever been helped by urgent care before?
I haven't, but I've taken other people, and I thought they got treatment.
I've been to urgent care a lot, and they've never once done anything for me.
So they don't care?
Doogie.
More like urgent, don't
It's
care.
urgent. More like urgent, don't care. Anyways, I walked away from $1 million. They wanted to make me famous. I said,
They wanted me
nope.
to put on the dress.
It didn't work out because you're not funny. Nope, I'm funny. Watch, urgent, don't care. Boom, top of the dome. I didn't even pre-write that.
We'll tag Nick Cannon in this. Remember me? It's me, Doogie. Hey, Nick, help.
He's so covered in children he can't see the screen.
He's got World War Z children just piling up on him.
Brushing them off his face like a beekeeper.
Smoke. Blowing black and mild smoke at his kids to get them to run away.
But yeah, so that was a real hassle. I'm dealing with it. And then, dude, Mary Jo sprung into action. There's nothing she loves better than taking care of me, but there's nothing that scares her more than blood. So she's like very energetic and attentive, but also she can't look directly at it, and she's dry heaving the whole time. And she keeps washing her hands because she thinks she contaminated them. I think if I don't get an infection, I'll be fine.
Contaminate them with blood? Her hands?
No, like she'll like touch the counter, and she'll be like, "I can't touch your hand again." And
She's like, let me just finish deboning these raw chicken wings.
I'm gonna get right on them. Do you want me to spit on it for now?
I bought she went to the Rite Aid because I used up all the peroxide. By the way, spraying peroxide into it, that didn't hurt either.
What?
Really?
Yeah. Dude, I emptied
Wait, peroxide
half a bottle
doesn't
of
hurt.
peroxide. Yes,
Alcohol hurts. Peroxide doesn't hurt.
No, peroxide
kind of fizzes and like you can get a little burn, but alcohol is what really hurts. Peroxide's pussy shit.
Alcohol would be devastating, I'm sure.
But I bet it helps.
Peroxide fizzes up and hurt. You ever skinned your knees?
Yeah,
that shit hurts like hell.
Yeah. I used to fucking drink peroxide. I used to use it all the time.
What?
Now I don't know if I believe you earlier.
I mean, well, obviously that's hyperbole.
Now I think you're full of shit.
I'm not full of shit.
I'm full of peroxide.
So true.
Is Noah way louder than us in the mix?
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm loud.
To me, he sounds loud. And the last thing I want is to get bitched at by people in comment. That's the last thing I need on my plate.
Yeah, I think everybody's bumped up because I'm so gun shy with everyone complaining about audio sound.
Yeah, as long as we're not clipping, we're fine.
But he's not peeking or anything.
Yeah, I dumped half a bottle. I dumped a half a bottle of peroxide on it just continuously, and then Mary Jo went to the store, and they didn't have any more peroxide, but she got like first aid sprays, like the kind that you would find in Resident Evil. And I think it's just saline or something like that, or an antibacterial or whatever. And she came home and I used it all up in one squirt. Like those aren't something that you keep in your cabinet forever. That's like
Oh, it's
emergency.
a single squirt.
Yeah, well, and honestly, egg on my face because I've always bitched about Resident Evil. Like, all right, man, that one spray, I can only use that every time a zombie bites me. Like, I can't stretch it out a little bit. I'm here to tell you, dude, you're not getting 2 zombie bites out of one first aid spray, and they're $10 each, dude. It's crazy. You know, it's they're all over that mansion. I can't afford to fucking keep a mansion full of first aid sprays.
I mean, who can? Very few can.
What I got to invest in is green herbs. That is what I think I need.
So true.
Green herbs, maybe a red herb here and there, so I can mix them.
Of course.
But
and then it's Christmas time all year round.
But yeah, I'm fine though. I'm doing great. I have a lot of links to catch up on that people have sent me. I get a lot of, hey, this looks like you, People love hitting me with that. I got some weird stories. And Doogie, by the end of today, I want to find out what you're getting up to online. When you're idle and you're sitting with either your phone or you're working on your laptop and you get distracted, what pulls your attention? Don't need an immediate answer, but I do want to know if there's any rabbit holes you're going down. And I need to get off of Jewish stuff.
I read Wikipedia entries on movies that I watched, and then like go down Wikipedia holes of just like who the directors or screenwriters or actors were recently.
Well, then that's the other thing people do is they check out the early life, and it's always Jewish people. I don't know, I'm getting off track. Have you seen The Platform, by the way?
No, what's that?
It's on Netflix. It's a movie. I was posting about my Cube poster over there, and someone said, "Hey, if you like Cube."
Oh, I remember Cube.
Yeah,
that's a movie that I Googled recently because I remembered it, and I was like, I want to learn more about that, and like I like to learn about the making of and the budget and how it did, and who the filmmakers were. And things.
I do that while I'm watching the movie. I'm on IMDb while I'm watching the movie.
We do not allow that. We are a one screen at a time home, which is my version of healthy, right? Instead of like no screens, I'm like, no, just one at a time. Yeah. You can strap it to your face, but only one. Anytime, someone like pulls out a phone or an iPad or whatever while we're watching a movie, I'm like,
I know
is disrespectful to the filmmakers.
And I 100% agree, but sometimes I need to know what that guy was from. And I was watching a movie last night. I was watching a modern film last night, and one of the main guys looked so familiar. And I was like, was that guy? It was from 2000. It was Belko Experiment. And one of the main guys looked so familiar. And he had like this face that he looked like a guy from 80s movies, but he looked.
And you're like, oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger. How did I not?
Oh, right. Yeah, the guy from.
He says, I'll be back.
Last Action Hero.
Where's he going?
So the guy from the Belko Experiment, I knew I saw him in 80s movies, but he looked too young now. He looks like a normal adult man. He doesn't look like a gray hair, like aging actor. And I looked this guy and I said, babe, I think that might be the guy that was like the shitty new boyfriend in the movie Ghost, which 80s, right?
Early 90s.
Early 90s.
Early 90s. Anyway, it was the guy's fucking 60 something years old. But if do you know what? It enhanced the movie that we had that had that moment. Maybe I think I just make an exception for IMDb if it's very important during the movie. Other than that, we're no screens as well. But yeah, I watched The Platform. Platform's a lot like Cube. It's these people in a vertical prison. Okay. They don't know how many floors there are. And each floor is just one room. And there's 2 people in each room. And they're in beds on opposite sides of the room. And in the middle of the room, there's a rectangular hole. And the entire room is concrete. There's one toilet. And
also the hole if the toilet's being used.
Actually, yeah.
What? I was kidding.
People below you.
I gotta go. Just use the hole, dude.
Oh no, you poop on them?
They piss on the people below. They shit on them. The people above, they don't talk to you. You're lucky if they don't piss or shit on you. And this guy wakes up and he's on like floor 48. And like it's so fucking good. I don't know if I would call it great cinema, but it's so fucking good because it's just got like a weird concept that you're struggling with the whole time. And then so here's the catch. You're only fed once a day. And there's this floating concrete rectangle slab that descends from floor 1 down to the bottom, and that's got all the food for everybody. And so the guy that wakes up, he's got this like old guy like roommate that's like obviously been there a long time. The food comes down and the guy just starts scarfing. He goes, "This is your only chance to eat, dude. You got to eat." And then the time's up. It moves down to the next floor. Now, the problem is that there's only so much food on this thing and they don't know how deep it goes. So at the end of every month, you're relocated randomly to another floor. You could go up. You could be, oh my God, if you're on floor 20, you got the food fresh out of the fucking oven. You have your pick of whatever you want. You could be on floor, I don't know, 170, and nothing makes it down there. And then they start getting the backstories like, yeah, man, I knew a guy that was on floor 170 for a month, and he ate his cellmate, that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, I mean,
why wouldn't the person on the first floor just, instead of eating all the food, take their arms and just scoop it all off the platform into their room on the floor?
Perfect question, because if you keep any of the food in your cell after the slab leaves, the temperature rises to like 500 degrees. They cook you if you keep any of the
If you're
food.
greedy.
How do you find that out? Do they have
That's the lore.
Because the newcomer is like eating a chicken wing and holds onto it after the thing goes, and the other guy goes, "You better get rid of that," and then like lays in his bed. He goes, "Why do I gotta get rid of it?" And he goes, "Because it's gonna get hotter and hotter in here until we die." And then like the room turns red, and the guy like the vapors come and they get all really hot, and he throws the wing down in the hole, and then it stops.
Huh.
Interesting.
Great mechanic, right?
Seems cool.
I want to make a bullshit concept movie like this so badly. They've already done Cube. They've already done Platform. I don't know what the next.
You told us about that really sick short story, the Babylon Hotel one that you told us about, and you said that would be a sick movie.
What's the Babylon?
You just said it was like a short story thing where all these people are in this sick hotel, and then every night at the end of the night there's a lottery and one person dies. But
Okay.
you get whatever you want in the hotel, but you can't leave on your own volition. Once you're in there, you're in there. And then at the end of every night, there's a lottery, and whoever loses or gets picked in the lottery has to die.
Was this my idea?
Yes.
Okay, I was bastardizing a Borges story. The lottery of whatever.
I think Babylon.
You familiar with Borges? You don't like magical realism.
I like magical realism. I love Stephen Milhauser.
I don't know him.
That's who I was thinking of when you were talking about like high concept stories. He does short stories. So he's got one where it's like, it's our world, but magic carpets exist. Or
Sick.
He's got this one that's
I'm in.
really cool about a tickling club.
Ooh.
Where it's in a normal suburb, and all of a sudden, all the kids in the suburb start having like tickle parties where they get together and they'll tickle somebody, and the person's like, "Don't stop. Like, keep I'm going to tell you to stop, but don't." And they like tickle each other until the person like the like starts crying, and they're like, they do it to enter like another, like a hallucinatory, like they do it like a drug.
A shamanistic tickling.
Yeah. And like, I think that one's called Dangerous Laughter. And then they got one about like this giant company, basically like an Amazon, that moves to this tiny town, and they're like, "Oh, we'll give you free housing." And everyone's like, "Great." And they're like, "Oh, the houses are underground." And they're like, "Okay." And they build this like underground community, and it's like, "Oh, it's right next to the warehouses and stuff." And they're like, "Oh, we built a store for you." And then they're like, "Hey, instead of normal money, just use our money for the store." And it's
so they invented mine towns.
Yeah. And so now when you go to the town, it looks like the town's completely empty, but it's all just everybody's underground, and the company that supports them all controls like the air, the sun, the money.
This is the only shit I can get into anymore. I can't get into A24 movies anymore. Did you see the trailer for To Kill a Unicorn?
No.
Paul Rudd has an A24 movie coming out about
a break.
They accidentally hit a unicorn in the road, and
They're like, "Here's the pitch: Harry and the Hendersons, but it's a unicorn."
Yeah, pretty much.
Green light, green light, green light.
Oh, Paul Rudd's in? Great. Yeah, I can't handle that shit anymore. I haven't enjoyed a television show outside of Mary Jo's bullshit dating shows or a movie in a long time. And then I watched The Platform and I went, "Oh, finally. I think there's a genre for me. I need to stay
Weird
within-
high concept.
I wouldn't even say high concept, just concept.
It's a concept for sure.
Probably filmed in Australia.
Prague movies. Yeah. So my idea was based on the Borges story called the Lottery of what, Babel?
I think so. Something like that. I didn't
Babylon, the Lottery in Babylon. Okay. Okay, so check this out. The Lottery in Babylon is about, I think, like an antiquated society somewhere, and they have a very popular lottery. People play it. It's a normal one. Like, you buy a ticket, you maybe win a prize, right? It becomes so popular that they start adding like stipulations and like secondary prizes and stuff like that. Eventually they start adding like anti-prizes and like punishments and stuff like that. And then like one of them is like you were invisible for a year or something like that. And then it's not clear if you're actually invisible or if everyone's just ignoring you. And then and it goes so far to it's so popular and so widely participated that eventually it's compulsory. Like, you have no choice. You're in the lottery, and they also don't tell you what you won or what your punishment is. So now it's just essentially
life.
Yeah. Yeah. So my idea was the Babylon Hotel, which was people staying in there, participating in this nightly lottery, and and then I don't know, some statement about like the human condition or something like that. You get the point.
You did that.
That's pretty sick.
People would do it. They'd be like, "Great, where do I sign up?"
I think Mr. Beast is doing it like 3 times a week now. He just rented out a pyramid. Did you hear about that?
No.
Mr. Beast is renting a pyramid to make like a fucking YouTube contest.
Like in Egypt?
yeah, one of those.
One of the Egypt ones?
Las Vegas.
Hold on.
Ooh,
Wait, I typed Mr. Breast.
Mr. Breast.
The Bass Pro Shop pyramid? That would be sick. The one in Memphis?
That would be funny.
All right, Mr. Beast has privately rented out the actual pyramids of Egypt for an upcoming video. What a fucking dickhead. Revealed all during the Beyond the Miracles podcast, which I will not watch. I can't watch this guy talk, by the way, because of his artificial doll head.
Yeah, no, he's so
his expressionless eyes, and especially when he smiles and his eyes don't move, really unsettles me. We got all 3 of the pyramids in Egypt for 100 hours. I'm going to do a video where they let me explore anywhere I want in the pyramids. I doubt that very much.
I totally bet I won't get cursed.
There's fucking bugs flying out of his mouth by the end.
Dude, you know what's happening? I think he's slowly transforming into a supervillain.
Yeah, I don't even think it's slowly.
Mr. Beast blows up the moon for video.
Yeah, the last person to fucking asphyxiate exposed to the surface of Mars wins a Tesla or something like that, you know? That's how he managed to get private access. It's just money. Yeah, this is the thing is like this would also, if this happened when I was a kid, it would be the most exciting thing I've ever heard, that a guy was renting the pyramids for 100 hours to do whatever he wanted. And now it's just like, ugh, I'm not even going to watch like the clips that get posted about it. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, I don't know why it does bother me, but it does.
I think, yeah, probably in the sense that like every big thing, every new big thing is more annoying than the last.
I don't know. It seems like a waste of money. I guess that's why it bugs me.
What else is he going to do with it? You think this guy's being fulfilled by anything?
Give it to people that need money. Try to do things.
You know that's a trap, though. The people that need money, they don't need money.
They don't?
They need like something.
Didn't you just say you need money to fix the gash in your hand?
Yeah, that's why I got Band-Aids. They need ingenuity.
You're like, dude, I'll blow some smoke on it.
You can't just throw money at problems to fix them, though. Guys, when you're spending all your free time wrapping presents, you don't have time to make a home-cooked meal. Luckily, Factor can do that for you. Factor gives you meals that you can make in just 2 minutes. Pop them in the microwave or on the skillet. Heat them up, and you've got a chef-prepared, dietitian-approved meal ready to go. With 35 meals to choose from every week and over 60 add-on items you can add to your box, they've got something for everyone. Now, I think the thing I'm most impressed about is that I've finally had a good microwaved meal for the first time in my life. I've avoided the microwave,
of course,
because every single time it's tasted like a broken home.
It's disappointment.
Finally, the meat is not destroyed. The sides are actually like creamy and delicious. It's not a total nightmare. And guess what, man? They sent me some juice too, and that was a real treat.
The juice is such a nice treat.
Yeah. So whether you're keto, vegetarian, trying to manage your calorie intake, or just want something quick that tastes awesome, Factor has what you're looking for. Head to factormeals.com/50TBS and use code 50TBS to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code 50TBS at factormeals.com/50TBS to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping while your subscription is active. Thanks, Factor.
Thank you.
And now back to the program. That money gets immediately sucked up by people that are going to take advantage of the situation.
For sure.
Okay.
But it's like, what are you going to do, though? Not give them the money?
I think you could probably give money. There's probably some people that could use money.
If you gave it directly to people, it would probably be mishandled too. If you gave it to foundations to help people, that goes right into like Hillary Clinton's pocket or like Bill Gates or something like that. Right. That's why
I guess Mr. Beast is using it the right way then.
Yeah, you might as well
to rent the pyramids.
Who do you pay to rent the pyramids, by the way?
Egypt, just some guy that's like some random dude that's like, oh yes, pay me. The guy that was
the pyramids.
The guy that was standing closest to the pyramids.
Oh yeah, those are mine.
Yes, you go. It's good.
75 drachels.
It's fine. I was using it. But let me get my stuff out, and then you just my air mattress, deflate it. And use this knife. Normal way to deflate things. Everyone do it this way. Okay, have fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough Airbnb deposit to get back. And then he's gonna have someone.
Oh, don't forget to clean the pyramid when you're done. Yeah. What? I paid $100 million.
Make sure you
empty the trash cans.
Re-roll all the mummy wraps when you're done.
Rewrap the mummies.
Yeah. I want to get in there and find out. I think there's parts of it that no one's allowed to like. Not even researchers are allowed to explore.
Oh, why not?
I
wonder.
I think it's because we'll
It's
find out
cursed. There's
that it
booby
wasn't
traps.
actually built by the Egyptians.
Booby twaps.
Booby twaps. Yeah,
not booby twaps.
Yeah, there's a part where snakes fall on your head if you step on this like one cobblestone, and they just don't want anyone to have to deal with it. No, they're hiding the origins of it. I think. I mean, that's my uneducated guess based on maybe a clip I saw online plus like a headline from a fake website. But
for sure,
that's what I think, Doogie.
What would be the point of hiding its origin?
I think it would destabilize probably like there's still, nations.
What, just because it's aliens?
Or if not aliens, like other people. I think it destroys like the history of Egypt if the pyramids were proven to be older than
fucking Egypt. They're all whatever.
I think it would make it cooler. It would increase tourism if
Yeah, but imagine you're running the show in Egypt, and you go, okay, guys, we're basing reality off of everything that we all know and agree on. And then like a guy goes in with a flashlight one day. He's like, this is way older than we thought. And now suddenly you are irrelevant and
a bitch,
a fucking pussy, dude.
The only reason Egypt would want to hide where the pyramids were made or whatever would be if it devalued it. So like if we went in like that corridor they don't want us to go in, it says on the wall "Made in China."
Yeah, that's what
I'm
saying. That would be
the only reason. But if it's aliens or something, like that's even cooler.
Yeah, it's like who cares? That's sick.
Well, so that's probably the most realistic option is that it wasn't aliens and it was actually Chinese guys.
Yeah.
They do run Africa now.
It's so true.
They were planting the seeds back then so they could take it over in 2,000 years or 10,000 years, whatever.
Some Chinese teenagers did it as a goof.
What?
It was a prank.
I saw another a clip of one of those, one of those like bro scientists that goes on Rogan, and he was talking about Göbekli Tepe and how when they realized that it was older than we thought possible, like it predated.
What's Bro Tepe?
Göbekli Tepe is like the oldest like man-made structure on the planet or something like that.
Oh.
And they found out that it was like a couple thousand years older than we thought was possible. And then when they found that out, again, I'm basing this off of a 15-second clip that I watched probably while taking an Epsom salt bath and I wasn't really paying attention. But when they found that out, the researchers were all like, okay, let's all agree that we're not going to really pursue this for another 125 years or something like that. Like they put a freeze on excavating Göbekli Tepe.
They put a pin in it.
Yeah. So we're going to table this for 125 years. And again, this guy was probably making it up and probably doesn't know anything, but I saw that and now it's in my brain. Sorry.
They're probably afraid of like an aliens predator situation. Remember when they fought each other in that temple?
Yeah, dude.
I just watched that movie. I'm just going to not go in there.
I would love if AVP was real. That would probably make me feel the most fulfilled
I
out of
bet it
any
is real.
outcome.
I have no reason to believe it's not real. You know?
Alien versus Predator.
Yeah. I bet they're doing that stuff for sure.
I'm sure Predator is already here. We're
His name's fucking Bill Clinton, dude. It's Predator. You know who Alien is? Hillary.
Solid.
That's it.
Damn. But yeah, that's my whole thing on that stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you guys. All right.
No, it's interesting.
Let me clear out some of the links that I have that have been sent to me. By the way, shout out to our homie, the King Soul, Mr.
Welcome fucking back, dude.
Back from the dead.
Welcome back. We thought you died.
One of the homies that we've encountered on the road a couple times. He gave me a what was that, limited run games copy of Worms for Game Boy Advance when we saw him. But he went dark on the internet, and we all got worried.
For like a year, we thought that
one of our internet homies like just stopped posting for like 6 months, and we were all just like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah, he went right.
Bill okay?
Yeah, like literally, like
we got so worried. But now he's back, and he's sending us cool stuff.
Now he's sending us the best stuff.
Let me see. I don't know which one I think would be best to go with first. Hold on, I've been playing this video. I don't know if I can hear that. Oh, what do you think of this guy?
Oh,
you guys seen him?
Yes,
I saw this
I
one.
have. Yes.
This is as good as it gets.
I mean, it's impressive to say the least.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out when I watched this, I was like, how does he know? It seems like he's doing like a speed run on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, how do you know when you defeated one?
Couple hits.
When it looks cool. You're not killing them. You're doing a cool move.
So I was trying to figure out. I was like, how do you know you beat him?
He's just trying to disarm.
Wait, which is that?
That's Evie.
That's Evie on the back of the tunic.
Yeah.
I love the guy's
normal Evie, not even like anything fun.
I want this to loop a couple times while we analyze. The footwork is a mess. The guy's not trained in swordplay at all.
He has 9 million scarves on a work belt.
This probably
I like the one that almost hits him.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, that was close.
That was a battle axe. I don't know if you saw it. I think there was a wooden battle axe on the top of the last one. That's a bow staff. He's ready for anything. Now, I want you to listen to the exhale at the end. He's been holding his breath the entire time.
Yeah.
Ready? That one did hit him.
Yeah.
And he ate it.
Slowing
Beast.
down. Whoa, that one almost got him. Duck. Nice.
I need to be here. I need to be training in this.
Oh, wait, he has a tail. I just noticed he has a tail.
Whoa, he does have a tail.
He's got a raccoon tail.
Do you think this man has children, or is this an uncle?
I'm going to take a wild guess.
I'm going to say no family.
I think I heard his whole family was killed by spinning wooden things. And that's why he's been training so hard.
He's sworn to avenge them.
Never again!
He's got a sawdust lust. Yeah, look, are these? I think these are like generic, like black coworker shoes. By the way, you know what I mean.
Those are Airwalks.
Janitorial crew. I bet you this guy is in IT. To be able to get out into the woods and if this isn't free. This stuff's not free.
He's a Dollar Tree manager.
Whoa! Look at that.
Oh, that's a good freeze frame.
So who's next, you pieces of shit?
Transition lenses, by the way.
Hell yeah. I mean, obviously.
He's never unprepared.
That's the most tactical, so.
Screenshot that for when we make the movie poster.
This is who I was supposed to grow old and be.
You still can be him.
No.
Yes, you can.
No, man. You're
an inch away.
I've
from
had
him.
unprotected sex.
Your family is too cool.
Yeah.
Just being around them prevents you from becoming.
But it's not that I'm thankful that I'm not this guy. It's I wonder, what would that have been like if I spent my time studying the blade and putting on cool tunics? You think I don't want to put on cool tunics? I've been flirting with the idea of a winter cape for the past 3 years.
Oh,
You need that.
Is it going to be that 2-tier cape where you got like the little cape over the shoulders and then the longer cape.
Oh, like the top
the
of
Christmas
the
Carol.
top of the
Yeah.
blinds on the top of it.
Yeah, it's like a caroler. I call it a caroler cape.
Caroler cape would be nasty.
I
And
saw
then,
3 ships come sailing in.
ooh, and then you got the gold like buttons where like the little rope thing attaches across in the front. Don't you think it would be so fucking powerful?
Yes.
Here's what you do. You're like, babe, great news. I got a seasonal job as a Charles Dickens impersonator. Oh, I do have to wear a winter cape for when I'm doing it.
Full
but,
time.
I should probably wear it full time.
I'm kind of always
I
working.
mean, you got to break it in. So
It's sort of a method thing. They really insist.
it's
Here's my
so
top
itchy
hat
if
with
you
the
don't
sprig
have
of
it on.
holly on the corner.
I was actually now that I've said it out loud though, I do think it's probably a better call to go with like a North Face design, like a bubble cape. You know what I mean?
bubble cape?
Oh
Yeah, like like a bubble coat. I think if I got like a down cape,
That's like Real Housewives wear those. Like that's classy.
really?
People
Yeah, they wear
those?
stuff like that.
With
Yeah,
capes?
Yeah, like a really long one. Yeah, they have those.
What?
I'm pretty sure they have those.
Let's see what modern capes are looking like these days.
Let's go to capes.com. You just type in C and
It's
it
actually a
autofills.
sponsor.
I've never been here before. Welcome back, Tim Butterly.
My card's full.
r/the Cape Revolution. That's what we need to be on.
Yeah, this is where we're at. Let me see what these guys are up to. I'll read the sticky real quick.
6 hours ago, they're posting.
I finally did it. What's this guy rocking? Now, this... it's like a peacoat material.
Gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I to inform you that I have finally bought a cape.
I've seen that meme so many times. Such a common meme. One of the greats.
This is a bad guy cape. This is a, like, you know...
That's Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, I want something a little bit more... I don't know. Look at that. It's a vampire.
Vampire for sure. He's a vampire.
You know, it's a good point. A lot of capes, when you think capes, you do think it's either superhero, but like most capes, like most real life capes, they do give you like more of a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's...
Because it's like, what are you hiding?
There's something a little sleek about this.
My arms. Ha oh.
They've been in my pockets this whole time.
Yeah, I need... And also the guy's like way too conventionally attractive. I need to
Yeah.
see this on like a weirdo before I make my call.
Look up plus size capes. That's where you see the weirdos.
I'm a plus size cape model. Oh, is that a lucrative career? I'm so busy.
I'm so busy. Fat guys love capes.
Oh,
What the hell? This guy's documenting his entire life. Get to the cape,
that
dickhead.
blanket, I have almost bought that blanket so many times, that Pendleton, but it's so expensive. I never pulled
Which
the
one?
trigger.
This
That
one?
one?
That one. I really like the way it looks, and it's a
It is very cool.
Pendleton.
Can I guess how much it costs? I'm gonna
I don't know,
say-
can I remember how much it costs?
Well, you said too expensive. You can
It is
ballpark
too expensive. Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say it's $180.
I think it's even more than that.
Oh my god.
250. I bet it's 250.
If it was 180, I would buy it for my wife for Christmas.
But it's really for me.
No, I'd get it for. I think she would like it too, but I think they're more like $500 or something. You could rent the pyramids for that.
Yeah. All free.
$100. What y'all do with your arms under your cape cloak?
Twiddle your nipples. Die.
How do you guys stop licking your lips while you're wearing a cape? When I first started wearing a cloak, I would clasp my hands at my waist like Bouncer. But I don't like how my hands throw off my silhouette.
Of course.
I'm always thinking about
Well,
my
he's
silhouette.
going hands on hips under the cloak. It looks crazy. He looks like a wide hipped woman.
That'd be so funny.
Well, recently I've been holding my belt or waist like a cowboy. Probably my cowboy.
Nope. Google cowboy. It's a dude with this. It's a dude with his fingers in his belt. Oh, you learn something new every day, I guess.
Keeps my arms down and no bulging under the cloak.
I hate bulging under the cloak.
I don't mind bulging under the
I
cloak.
You don't want to
bulging
bulge under the cloak?
I'm fine. Like I would like
No.
for my fists to be sticking out.
You say that now, but once you actually have a cloak, you're gonna go, I look like a fool.
You think
You
I'm
want to be
speaking false?
You want to be streamlined like a seal in that thing.
Not at all.
Yes.
No, because
You don't know how to wear a
because
cape.
the moment that I'm building up to, by the way, is you show up at the function, okay, and the
Reveal.
dramatic.
The reveal.
That's the best part.
And
just
now
throwing
it's
it
all
open.
behind you. Now it looks like a superhero cape. And
Yeah.
your arms are,
Well, you'd have to assume you're going hands over your stomach like this as you're entering under the cloak. You're going like this so you can go in turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Raul Julia might have done a couple of those in the Street Fighter film. That's what I'm looking for.
The best way to take a cape off, I think, is where you grab the
Don't do it.
opposite
Yes,
upper
never.
corner and you pull it off, and it goes like.
Oh my God!
Oh,
You
yeah.
rip it off. That's anime capes.
That'd be so hard to do, though. I think it'd be hard
I
to
don't
pull
think
off.
So I think it's you do the one-handed bra unclasp over
Yep,
here.
clip, and then whoosh, and then it
you-
keeps
and then-
going, and it goes over your arm like.
I was gonna say you hand it to someone that you don't even look at.
Yeah, and they're not paying attention, and you drop it on.
There's
the
no one
floor.
even.
They go, what?
Yeah, I've never been handed a cloak like that.
it gets too much momentum and starts spinning. It cut somebody's head off.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't like this is like pre-ripped jeans down here,
Yeah.
This looks like a Bloodborne character, which speaks to me. Okay, the hand is starting to hurt. I'm wondering if it was just the ibuprofen that was helping me.
Well,
Yeah,
could
the
also-
painkiller was stopping the pain?
Okay, do we go hood or no hood, by the way?
No hood. You don't want hood.
I don't know.
Hood is what?
Don't shoot it down right out of the gate.
What are you? A goddamn?
Chew on it for a
Are
second,
you,
Noah.
are you in goddamn Game of Thrones,
You
or
ever
do you want to be a
think-
classy guy?
Hey, man.
Do you want to be in Game? You want to be a Game of Thrones guy?
Tell me
Really?
you don't want to look a little bit like Sean Bean.
No. LL Bean, maybe.
Boom. I guess the question.
Here, Noah, this is you.
That's not me. That's not me.
Yep. This is you if you were white.
No, that looks like Bobby Cruz if he had a fro.
I hate that kind of cape because it's the lazy one.
That's
It's
just a poncho.
That's a poncho.
That's a
Yeah, you
poncho.
just cut a hole.
be on a
in it.
burro.
And by the way, dude, are we stealing Rivendell honor here? Come on, bro. Or Valor, rather. You didn't get that from Galadriel, you fucking pussy.
That's
good
you.
For girls. That's for girls.
That's you.
That's good for girls, and I respect.
That's a femboy.
That's not bad.
Is that a boy?
That's a femboy.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. You just got tricked. That's you.
No, it's not.
That's you.
No, it's not. First of all, I don't want like a rope across. I don't want like the half
Yes, you
ninja thing.
do. This is exactly what you were talking about.
No, it's not. I'll know it when I see it. Stop. No, it's not. Stop saying that.
Oh, you know what you could do to ease your way into a cape? Bathrobe.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
my bathrobe is
I have a
closed.
kimono on the door. Kimono.
Sew the arm shut on that thing and just walk around in it, see how you feel. That's what you need. Now that's it.
Very upsetting.
And you know what? I'm laughing at the guy, but this isn't a bad cut of
The
fabric.
fit's fine. I mean,
That's
that's
not bad.
What
you
is
don't need
that?
all this. I want to wear my normal clothes under it. I don't want to go like steampunk. I just want something.
Wait, you're gonna wear normal clothes under your cape?
Yeah, I kind of just want to have a blanket over my shoulders everywhere I go. I think
you
that's what I'm
just need a
getting.
snuggie.
Where's my? Hold on. Can I try one real quick? Give me 1 second. Hold on. You guys are gonna love this. Ow, fuck. Ow.
Would you hurt your hand?
Ting clang.
Oh, don't mind me.
Ooh.
Oh, you're doing the do.
Right?
I like that.
And then I come in. Well, I'm gonna have to go sideways. You're gonna have to pretend it's longer. I really ripped that cut back open.
Oh man, you should get it.
You gotta get that checked out for sure.
Okay, ready? Here's cowbell. Right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Cowbell.
Here's hands folded. I don't like that so much. I would be fine with arms crossed.
That kind of makes it look like you're in like an emergency blanket, though.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
What do you think I need to change? Do I just need the clasp?
Yeah, I think so. That's what separates it from being a blanket, is the clasp.
So I can get it.
You look like you're in distress now.
Okay. Hold on. There we go. What about that? Is that helpful?
That's better. That's more robe-like.
Okay.
That's kind of regal.
And then I show up and I go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's it.
Thanks.
Can we turn that into? Would you mind turning that blanket into a cape?
I would love to.
I would do some work on that.
This was a gift from Barstool Sports.
Really?
Yeah, shout out Kate. Thank you for this.
She got that for free.
Yeah, no shit. She
has a million of those.
It was draped over a mountain of Baja Blast cases that I guess.
Did you take a
PepsiCo
few
dropped
Baja
off.
home?
No, we had to drink them there. But yeah, this
That's
poncho
lame.
shit, not plaid, not that.
That's a poncho.
That's a cat.
That's a happy tree friend.
Squirrel.
Oh, sorry. Look at that
First
small
time.
cat running up that tree eating all those nuts.
That's a parakeet.
That's a bird. Wait, he's got a cape under the bird though.
Nice.
Not feeling.
No,
it.
that's like schoolboy. That's like is that a cape or is that penny loafers? You know.
Oh, you know what you might want to look into?
What's that?
A friend of mine, their teenage daughter, had a cape that used to belong to a postal worker from the 1930s. It was a
Ooh.
1930s postal worker cape. So it had sort of almost a Confederate vibe to it. And it looked, dare I say, manly and could work with normal clothes.
Wait,
because it was meant for like
Are you talking
postal
about
carriers.
the post office kind of has drip.
Yeah. Did they have a? You know how they have the Army Navy surplus? Do they have postal worker surplus stores I can go to?
Maybe.
You just gotta show up. They all kill themselves. You can probably they're gonna be at Goodwill soon. You just gotta hang around a thrift store for long enough.
It's not like that. It was more like the middle one. Do an image search.
Oh yeah, good point. Sorry, I was looking for.
Do a news search. Let's see the last time 1930s postal capes have come up in the news. Oh no, there was a shooting.
Nurse's cape. I mean, it looks
I don't really see it, but anyways.
like that, kind of.
No, it was like utility looking. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Damn it. I'll track it down. Don't worry. Ooh, now we're talking.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can guide you to the next town.
Is he wearing a
It's
cape
not
on a cape?
dangerous. Cape on a cape.
He's wearing a cape on a cloak. It looks like, or vice versa.
Yeah, it's a little bit overdone.
It's a cape on a cloak. It's a cape on a cloak. Yeah.
Damn, this guy's probably got a lot of friends though.
Monday. Cape on a cloak. Tuesday. Cape on a cloak. Wednesday. I'm homesick. Thursday. Cape on a cloak.
Well, ooh.
Wizard.
He's an SSX tricky character.
But I'm saying this kind of hits.
Yeah.
That's like what you want. You want regular clothes under as well.
Yeah, this is it. I guess I'll have to get the same hairstyle.
That looks like a blanket
Steal
you
this
use
look.
to like wrap stuff in.
Get the look.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If any, yeah, I'm sure we know some fucking cape enthusiasts out
Jabri
there.
definitely has capes. Not even capes.
They all have holes in the butt. Jabri's gay.
He's pansexual.
Sorry,
he
my
loves
bad.
holes.
Yeah, I guess these are my fucking peers then, aren't they?
Oh yeah, there she is.
That's
That's what you want to do.
One of the best things about having a cape.
That's a green velvet cape.
Now, I don't want to twirl like that, but I would like a dramatic turn and exit.
You
well,
would
you gotta
stop after the
you
first
say something
turn.
witty, and then you turn on your heel, and it swooshes behind you.
Ooh, and then you hear the heel hit the
Whack.
swip.
Yeah, you say something witty.
You storm out.
You go
Yeah.
quite.
I was, yeah. Brother, please. Oh man, now I just want to like step into these people's lives, dude. No, look at this guy.
Oh boy. I bet that's not a mohawk by choice. You know, that's male pattern baldness into a mohawk.
No, he was bitten by a radioactive pedophile. Great silhouette though from the back. No anime.
Whoa!
I'm not an acolyte.
No, that's the way to go.
Ah,
not quite.
No, that's it.
Plans,
Expectation
reality.
versus reality. That I could get into.
That's really cool,
I can make this work.
dude. He cannot see. He's bumping into door jams.
No, he can sense everything.
This is a brutal for when your wife's like, so how does it look? And you're like, I'm not coming out. Leave me alone.
No, I'm sure you look good. I'm sure you look handsome.
No, it's fine. We can get it altered. We can get it him. All right.
Oh, that's the Mohawk guy.
He kind of looks like you, actually.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Not
What?
talking to me. I don't look like that. I look cool.
This looks like you guys.
No, that doesn't look like
It
me.
doesn't look like anything like me. Jesus Christ, dude. Are there any normal cape people?
That's a DJ. That's JB Dunkel.
Come to daddy. Come to daddy. That's not a cape. I guess it is. Jesus, dude.
He got us.
He's a teacher. The kids say this is too much.
I am teacher.
I bet the kids say more than that.
You're like, yeah, it's the cape, man. That's the problem. Black teens keep beating my ass in class. Is
AMA.
the cape?
Ooh.
A knight.
I like the cape with the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of capes with armor, that reminds me of I forget, it was one of the new Star Wars, and they had the silver stormtrooper played by the tall girl, and she had a cape, and I did not like that look. It was a cape on the silver stormtrooper, and
I didn't like anything about that.
yes,
First of all, a girl.
Yuck.
And then what happened to them all being clones? If anything, why wouldn't you make like a nasty, taller clone and put him in silver? Why is like a badass woman? That was at the peak of women are badass, though.
Well, it was also stupid because I'm like, we all know who that actress is, but you don't get to see her once. Like, she's in the armor the whole time, and we're like, we know it's her.
Yeah. Does she ever take the helmet off?
I don't think so.
She should have showed tits. No face, just tits on the stormtrooper.
Look at this breastplate off. Oh, that's better. It's really hot here, guys.
Have I posted this before? You tell me. What?
I mean, that's a little shiny.
That's like a pregnant woman's garb.
Jeez, this guy's dressed like a fucking peasant.
He is. That's classic peasant.
Yeah, Ren Fair people. I guess maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree, you know?
I mean, you're going to the lake and asking why there's water, you know?
Okay, those side capes. I don't want a side cape. I want a full cape that makes people stop what they're doing and look at me when I walk into the Mexican
Google capes for actual cool
What
guys.
the hell is this?
Capes for cool guys.
Capes for cool guys and not nerds like the other guys.
Hi, guys. Our sponsor today is Capes for Cool Guys. You know, I'm a cool guy.
Plus size
I've been looking for a cape. Dude, plus size capes, that's bad when like normal capes don't cover.
That's the whole point of them.
We used to sell tarps, but now it's plus size capes.
Yeah, throw it over your couch while you paint. Double-breasted cloaks for men. Here we go. No. That doesn't even look like a cape. It looks like a fucking Sherlock.
That's a petticoat.
Listen, this looks like Sherlock Holmes being played by a bald black girl cape.
You know what you could do to get into capes? Get a duster, but walk around with it without your arms in the sleeves. You seen people do that look?
Yes.
You wear a long coat, but it's just draped over your shoulders with your arms.
NFL players do that when they're chilly on the sidelines.
Ooh, I think that might be the look I'm going for.
It's a
Quarterback
good
in
way
a
to
snow
start.
game.
Jacked black guy.
Yeah. This guy said this is fashionable as hell.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
You think I'm going to accept their cookies? You're a
Oh, it's
fucking idiot.
from Gucci.
Switch to United States.
Oh, it's too hot.
A Gucci cape? Sorry, all the cape talks got you heated. It's gonna be warm, dude. These aren't capes. What the hell are these? These are scarves. These guys don't even know the difference between a cape and a scarf.
for my neck. That's a scarf.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh man. Oh no, I didn't tell you about meeting.
So Drew, the great one, TH.
What?
We're at 1 hour.
We're at an hour.
Or an hour. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. We got to take a break and head over to the Patreon. We're short on time. We have to. Are you okay to stick around to do an additional episode for Patreon where we can really get nasty?
We usually watch people
Nastier
die
than
on
I've
Patreon.
already been.
I'm gonna bleed
Can
out.
people
on
handle that?
Patreon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
we're only on a time crunch because we have to go down to the venue and start prepping for we're doing
For the live show, art gallery.
Butterly show. Yeah,
Ah.
Huge guests.
yeah.
The biggest of gets.
Can't wait to do this. All
Where,
right,
where are you doing it at?
the trestle.
The trestle.
Oh,
We're doing shows at the trestle.
yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're doing them again.
Yeah, they're gonna let us do whatever we want for a couple hours. So
Yeah.
we have to get down there and do a little walkthrough with them.
Completely sold out, by the way.
Yeah, not a big deal. We're not even
Not a big deal. I don't even give a fuck about it. It's a month out. We're already sold out. No big deal.
Doogie, you have a big show tomorrow, which is when this will be released.
Oh yeah, so Thursday, December 19th, 8 o'clock, Underground Arts. I'm recording my next special.
Right down the street from the trestle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right there. Damn, hell yeah.
yeah, Underground Arts rips, dude. We
I like
used
that
to do a
place.
lot of stand up back at there back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Much anymore. Hell yeah. You're recording in you doing video too, or just an album?
I'm doing both.
You're doing both. Good.
Doing both, baby.
Good. A lot of our Philly friends have done audio only in the past. I don't know if you've seen a lot of that, but
Yeah. I'm doing both.
yeah. I mean, are there still tickets? Can people still go?
I think so.
Guys, go please tonight. When you're seeing this, go see Doogie at Underground Arts in Philadelphia, recording his next hour. You're one of my favorite comedians, man.
Thank you.
You inspired and motivated me. And one of my first goals in stand-up comedy was to get onto your monthly show, Ministry of Secret.
Oh, the
Jokes.
Ministry. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and when I finally did, I felt like I was the coolest guy in the whole wide world.
That show was so fun. And I remember there were some times where we would do the show, we'd finish, and then afterwards we'd all kind of hang out, and then we would start doing another show because the microphones were still just there, and like somebody would just get up on stage and start doing something weird, or like Steve would start playing the piano or something.
Dude, doing Omniana battles against Steve Gerben
Oh yeah.
on Ministry of Secret Jokes, probably to this day a highlight for me of being on a fucking stage, man.
I liked watching Mayo take apart people like Steve or Pat Barker, who were very good. So Omniana was a role-playing debate game we would do where like you would get a card and you were this character like the magic starfish, and you had lasers, and then the other person would be Kid of the Wall Kitty, which was a cat that could turn into a wall, and you would debate why your character would beat the other one in a fight, and the audience would decide who won the debate.
There'd be a third card drawn, which was a fictional setting,
The
wasn't it?
location,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like you're in a endless field of tall grass, or you're on a pirate ship, the crew is just waking up, things like that. And Steve was very good at it, and he was very well spoken, and the same thing with Pat, and most of the champions were like that. But then there was a comedian called Mayo who talked like this.
He was as quintessential Philly dirtball as it gets.
Yes, he was a snowplow driver, and he destroyed at Omniana because he was, I don't know if he was smarter.
He was
than
impervious to the rules.
seemed. Yeah, he was just like, I don't know. I guess I
a cat shit's not gonna work on me.
You couldn't beat him, and he would like unnerve these much smoother players. Steve would be stammering and stuff. Be like, you can't do that. You're a kitty. But I can do whatever I want. I'm a cat. I'm a wall. I'm a wall. I'm a cat. I don't know. I'm kidda.
But yeah, I mean, thank you for coming and doing the program. Noah, show them your latest masterpiece.
It's you. It's you on America's Got Talent. It's round one of
really
America's Got Talent. That's you.
Boo! I want to boo that so bad.
But then give it a standing ovation.
Yeah, turn it around.
There it is. There it is.
Damn.
Yeah, that's you.
Wow. Phenomenal work.
Yes, yes.
What's the red arrow in the corner?
That's the X that
That's the
Piers Morgan
one.
gave you.
Now you got to add Nick Cannon in the background, waiting in the wings.
So true.
He's looking for his car keys. Guys, while you're here, I hope you're subscribed to this YouTube channel that you're on right now. If not, it's or if you're on audio, go check out the YouTube channel. There's more than just a podcast over there. Metal Girl Solid episode 1 came out last week. Episode 2 is going to be uploaded tomorrow. I'm forcing Mary Jo to play through Metal Gear Solid, and it's a bit of a social experiment. I mean, I don't have the money to rent the pyramid, so I just have to bother my wife. I'm kind of Mr. Beast in that way. Yeah, huge success. And we're going to finish the game on Twitch soon. So the Twitch people are 8 episodes ahead of the YouTube people, but the YouTube people, you're finally being taken care of, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hell yeah.
Share that shit. And then January 11th, I'm headlining the Dojo of Comedy in Morris Plains, New Jersey.
Let's go.
And I'm just really trying to pack that place with retarded people to make fun of. So I'd love for you guys to be there.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, also check out Nose Paints.
Oh yeah, Nose Paints. Look up at Two Head Dog on YouTube, Two Headed Dog Comedy on Patreon, number 2 Headed Dog on Instagram. It's a lot of fun. We're come on,
shit.
Shut up, dude.
Okay.
Put on your cloak. Lots of fun stuff. The guests keep getting bigger and better. The shows are amazing. The newest one we recorded is amazing. It's me and Dylan Smith. He's the producer now. That's it. Check it out.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything. We'll see you very soon. Over at patreon.com/Tim Butterly. We're going to keep hanging out. I'll tell you about meeting Tony Hinchcliffe face to face.
Yes.
And what that was like. All right. I'll see you over there. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.